Okay, let's have a look at number 10 now. Brian had to drive from his house to Cork for a job interview. He drove at an average speed of 80 kilometers per hour for the first half hour. Find the distance in kilometer driven by Brian in the first half hour. So, okay, so they're looking to find the distance. So we always use this dad's silly triangle thing. Now, if we are looking for distance, we're looking for distance. So that means it's speed multiplied by time. So distance is equal to speed multiplied by time. He drove at an average speed of 80 kilometers, so 80 kilometers per hour, multiplied by the time for the first half hour. So the first half hour is 0.5 of an hour. Okay, so we multiply that out, we get 40 kilometers per hour. Okay. It then took him 1.5 hours to drive the remaining 117 kilometers to Cork. At what average speed in kilometers per hour did Brian drive the remaining? So speed, this time we're looking for speed. So again, use our triangle. It's a bit silly, but it works. So if you're looking for speed, then it's going to be these two, distance over time. Distance is 117 kilometers that are left. The time is 1 hour and 1.5 hours, so that's 1.5. So it's 117 divided by 1.5, which works out as 78 kilometers per hour. Okay. Using the total distance traveled and the total time taken, what was his average speed for the journey? So total distance. Let's find that out and find out the total time. Okay, so the total distance, well, it was 117 in part 2 there, so 117 kilometers, and the distance up here was 40 kilometers. So it's 117 plus the 40, which gives us 157 kilometers. The time was 0.5 hours for the first bit and 1.5 hours for the second bit, so that's 2 hours. And we need to calculate the speed, and we already had in the last part, speed is equal to the distance divided by the time. The distance is that divided by the time. So grab your calculators and just divide 157 by 2. That works out to 78.5 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now, after the interview, Brian was offered a job as a car salesperson. He could choose between 2 different contracts, contract A and contract B. Each contract had a basic wage and commission for each car sold. So a commission is money you get for every car you sell. Okay, it's an incentive. It makes you want to sell more. So contract A, he is the basic of 400 euros per week. Even if he doesn't sell any cars, he'll get 400 euros. And for each car sold, he'll get 100 euros. Contract B, he'll start on a higher basic wage of 600, but he'll only get 50 per car sold. Okay, and there's the graph. Okay, we have his weekly wage here and the number of cars sold per week here. Now, we can see here he's starting at 400, even with no cars sold. Okay, so that graph there must be for contract A because he starts at 400. Use the graph to find Brian's totally weekly wage if he were to sell 3 cars in a particular week on contract A. So 3 cars sold. So if he sold 3, what would his weekly wage be? We just go up, when you hit the graph, then go across and take your reading from here. 700 euros. Table 2 shows the total wages for contract B for up to 6 cars sold per week. Complete the table. So he's getting 50 euros, let's not forget. He's getting 50 euros each time he sells a car on contract B. So we're just adding 50 each time. Okay. Use the values from table 2 to plot the graph for the total weekly wage for contract B. Okay, so he starts at 600. Let's go back up now. So we're going to start at 600. Then if he sells one car, he gets 50 euros more. So that'll be about here. So roughly there. Sells 2 cars, 700. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, 2 cars is 700. Three cars, 750. 4 cars, 800. 5 cars, 850. 6 cars, 900. Just get a ruler, then join up those dots, the first with the last, and then they all should be on that. Okay, so that's contract B, and that's that done. Write down the point of intersection of the two graphs. So the point of intersection means where the two graphs intersect each other or connect with each other. So that happens here. So that happens right there. So the point of intersection, so you always read from down here first. So it's 4, 800. 4, 800. 4, 800. Explain what each number means. So what it means is the 4 is taken from the number of cars sold per week. So if he sells 4 cars in a week, his wages will be 800. Okay. Brian thinks he can sell an average of 5 cars per week. Which contract do you think he should choose? So if he thinks he can sell 5 cars per week, so if he thinks he can sell 5, let's have a look and see which contract would be best for him. To me, it looks like, let's go, if he's, right, let's stop there. Contract B is the green line. So on this, he sold 5, he'd get about 850 euros. But let's continue and go until we hit here. Contract A looks better because he'll earn more. He'll earn about 900 euros. So contract A. So what's the reason? He would earn 850 on contract B, but he would earn 900 euros on contract A. So he should go with A. Okay, that's it, guys. That is the paper 2018 done now. So just to, just so as you know, we've 2019 done, we've 2018 done, we've the mock paper done, we've a bit of that sample paper there done from 2015. What I want you to do now for homework will be to go to the 2017 paper now. 2017 paper. I'll email you this anyway. So please do questions 1 and 2 from 2017 paper. So I'm not giving you too much to do each day, just 2 questions. And if we do this consistently over time, it's plenty. Okay, guys, thank you.